The goal of this deck is to resolve Bring to Light. That is your end goal. Bring to Light with Spelunking in play, which allows your lands to enter the battlefield untapped. You go get Scapeshift. Scapeshift resolves, sacrifice your 5 lands. The 5 lands that you're going to go get are 2 copies of Lotus Field, Mystic Sanctuary, the Hunter Maze, or Autonomous Furnace. The last land doesn't matter too much. What this allows you to do is generate 6 mana. I would like to point you towards Mystic Sanctuary's trigger. It says it enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more other islands. But it says when Mystic Sanctuary enters the battlefield untapped. That specific trigger is not predicated on you having 3 other islands, which means that if you put it into play untap with Spelunking, hey everybody, Doomwake here, and welcome to another video on the channel. And I hope you have your clicking simulator ready to go today, because we are in for a bit of a long one here. You'll notice by the length of the video, this is going to be a long one. And the reason for that is because the combo in this deck takes forever to execute online. Let's talk about what we are playing today. This is a Scapeshift, Spelunking sort of... It's like a mix between the standard Analyst decks that utilize Aftermath Analyst to fill the graveyard with a bunch of lands, alongside the new Cabaretti fetch lands, which, when they come into play, you can sacrifice to go get another basic land. So ETB, you get effectively 2 landfall triggers. And we are pairing that with Nissa Resurgent Animist, which is a card that the standard versions of the Aftermath Analyst decks play. But we kind of have a little bit more upgrades when we transition from standard to Pioneer. And one of those upgrades is sort of some additional redundancy in the form of Lotus Cobra, which is a 2-mana 2/1 landfall. You get to make more mana. It kind of acts very similar as a 2-mana version of Nissa, which gives you a little bit of redundancy that you sorely maybe missed from the standard version. And then on top of that, we also get to play Omnath, because Omnath is a very good card. If you can generate 2 landfall triggers in the same turn, you get a bunch of mana. Now you might ask yourself, what are we doing with all that mana? Well, the goal of this deck is to resolve Bring to Light. That is your end goal. So you generate a bunch of mana with Lotus Fields, Mystic Sanctuary to put the Bring to Light back on top of your deck, because you cast Bring to Light for Scapeshift. And then you have Hunter Maze, or this, which both of these which sacrifice draw a card. So you have a bunch of mana floating, you've redrawn the Bring to Light that you just put on top, you then get to cast that Bring to Light. What are we getting this time? This time we are getting Splendid Reclamation, which returns all lands from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Well, they're actually not going to be tapped. So, the same pile that you just got, even if you have no other lands in your graveyard, preferably you do from Aftermath Analyst or some other fetch lands, all of those lands that you just put into the graveyard, you're now going to get back. So the same exact loop where you have 2 Lotus Fields, Mystic Sanctuary, which is coming into play untapped. Okay. Now this time, instead of putting back Bring to Light, you're going to put Splendid Reclamation back on top. And basically what you're going to do at this point is you are going to effectively loop Splendid Reclamation with these 2, because if you've gotten both of them, what you can actually do is get to a point where the Splendid Reclamation that you're putting back on top with the Mystic Sanctuary and then drawing with one of these sack lands is actually going to be generating mana, which means that you've generated infinite mana, right? Since as long as you're generating mana in this loop and putting back the Splendid Rec on top, you're generating mana in each of those loops. Eventually you get to a spot where you can sacrifice both of these for mana in those loops, which lets you draw your entire deck. And then once you draw your entire deck with infinite mana, well, you could probably figure it out from there. That is the extremely convoluted combo lines that apparently, and I learned this in the video, take quite a while to execute on Magic Online, which may or may not be part of the reason this league took 3 hours to play in real time. Now, my editor is amazing, shout out to our editor, and cut that down significantly. But yeah, that is the combo. The rest of the deck is just kind of some removal spells to help you buy time to get to your combo. Frostbite, which that's why we're playing a bunch of snow-covered lands. This deals 2 to a creature or planeswalker, but if you have 3 or more snow permanents, it deals 3 instead. And 3 is an important number because that number kills Amalia with a counter on it. It kills Greasefang if people are still playing that. There's some other X3s that you want to be able to kill. The Slickshot Show-Off with a Kumano trigger, or like Swift Spear with a roll on it. There's 3 toughness is a big number in this format. And then Leyline Binding, very generic removal spell. What's really cool about your combo card being Bring to Light is you just get to play a Bring to Light package. So you'll notice we have a Valky in the main deck, and then we also have some other tutor targets in the board. You know, we can talk about those in a second. But it's really nice to have your combo card also be a good 5-mana Wrath or 5-mana value card. Past that, we have some card draw, Memory Deluge, which is very good because you get to dig deep to try and find your combo pieces, but also, if you mill it over with Aftermath Analyst, you can just cast it from the graveyard. And the last card is Fable the Mirror Breaker. Not sure if this card needs an introduction at this point. It's, a staple of every deck in Pioneer that is sporting red mana. If you have red mana, you probably should consider playing Fable. That is pretty much it for the main deck. Again, the mana base, so we kind of went over the reason why all of these individual lands are in the deck. They do each serve a specific purpose. Bunch of basics. We have to play a ton of basic lands because, as you'll notice, we have 17 fetch lands, which seems like a lot, and is, but we need to have enough basics to facilitate those fetch lands. One important thing to note is Fable Passage, weirdly enough, when you're going off with like Analyst and Splendid Wreck and Scapeshift and all that, is, if you don't have Spelunking, it can be a little awkward. Now, granted, you really do want Spelunking in play, that's how you combo kill, but just keep that in mind that Passage, when you are going off with Splendid Wreck and Scapeshift without Spelunking, is a bit awkward and can be, if you have these landfall creatures like Cobra or Nissa, it can be a little bit awkward because they don't get to sacrifice immediately like the Capenna fetch lands do. As far as the sideboard is concerned, we are an 80-card deck, so we have our Yorion, never leave home without that. 4 copies of Pick Your Poison, mostly here for vampires, but can also be in a pinch against Ledger Shredder and things like that. Reckoner Bankbuster, just additional card draw for the grindy matchups. Hearse, good against graveyard decks like Phoenix. Atraxa, which looks a little weird, but there is, specifically against the Niv decks that sport Unmorty Ego, they can remove your win conditions from your deck. Say they remove either Scapeshift or Spelunking or World Soul's Rage, and you can be caught in a position where you can no longer combo. You kind of want to have that additional threat to be able to close out a game in which you cannot combo kill. So that's why Atraxa is in the sideboard. We have a couple of Rending Volleys, mostly here for Amalia. 1 Extinction Event, again, creature decks, mostly Amalia, and then a copy of Get Lost, just as kind of like a generic removal spell. It's also pretty cool that you can bring to life specific targeted removal spell that doesn't really have, that's not conditional, because you want to be able to kill Shieldrids or Planeswalkers or just a host of just a number of different things that Get Lost kills. But that is pretty much it for the main deck. Again, I did say that this league took quite a while in real time. We did manage to get that down quite a bit, so shout out to our editor. But I am very excited to bring you this league because I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I'll just say it went very well. But how well it did, you're going to have to find out. So I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. I have a rough idea of how the combo works. 07 said it's a little bit different in this version. I'm used to doing it in the Jund version. Apparently, this one is a little bit different. So maybe I'm not familiar with this exact version of the combo, but I think I can maybe try to figure it out, perhaps. This ain't good. I mean, I'm on 6. Keep up back Lotus Fields. This is probably better than going to 5. It's not great, but don't put back Lotus. Why do you want to keep the Lotus? Lotus plus Spelunking combo? Well, don't I have the combo if I draw Bring to Light anyways? But isn't it, like, bad for me to have the Lotus Field in hand? Oh, sure, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. This gets Plains, so I guess we get Mountain off this. Jesus Christ, there's so many words. Look at this. This is the combo. Literally essaying. I mean, I'll keep this up on the other screen, but chat, can we get an essaying spam? They didn't draw a land. I mean, unfortunate if they have Jwari Disruption, but I'm not playing around it. Oh, they just didn't have it. Well, that's cool. I like that. All right, you can go. Yeah, see, here's the thing. You're presented with 2 options. You can either play around it, or you can not play around it. I prefer to just not play around it. So I guess we should get Plains with this. Do I have a second mountain, right? Yeah, I have a second mountain. So I guess we get Plains with this, Rage for 3, and then cast Fable. That's kind of where I'm at. Done. 1, 2, 3. So this one gets... This one is Naya, right? We go like Forest, Mountain, Island. Have 2 of each of those in play. Yeah, the second island for Deluge. So we're going to get island off this. Mountain, yeah, so just mountain forest. Yeah, we'll just do mountain island. Okay. There we go, figured it out. I guess, Fable, your turn. Could have played another fetch in the Spelunking turn. Yeah, I could have played a fetch on the Spelunking turn instead of the basic that I played, and that would have allowed me to... That would have allowed me to get 3 lands from the graveyard off of the Rage, so that probably would have been a little bit better. God, Fable is so busted with Analyst. Jesus Christ. Fable with Analyst is really sick. I don't have to do anything, right? I can just do this and just pass. They kind of have to counter this now. I'm just going to have 10 trillion mana. You want to buy Yorion? Depends on whether or not this resolves and what it hits. Then they should counter this if they have a counterspell, I think. Okay, they're not doing that. I might just buy Yorion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buy Yorion, sack this, and still Deluge. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Go. Your turn. I pass. Yeah, this feels pretty good. Because now we can go sacrifice the Analyst and Deluge at their end step. Although, I might just not even cast the Deluge. I'm only going to cast the Deluge if I can pay for Normalize. Because I don't want them to do that. You had sack double Deluge. I don't know if we had enough mana, did we? I'm just going to do this now. Okay, that's gone. Yeah, I'm going to sack the Analyst now. So we go... I can finally get the Swamp. We did it. I have acquired the Swamp. Just doesn't matter. Then we have 2 more islands, right? Do I have 2 more islands? Oh, shit, I don't. Okay. Whoops. I should have kept that fetch in play then. That was bad. I thought I had 1 more island. That's fine. Just do this now. I will take these 2. Alright, you can go. It's a good turn. I mean, I know I have the treasure. I just didn't want to use the treasure, okay? You win next turn? Yes. Assuming, well, I mean, they're gonna... Surely they found a counterspell at this point, right? Like, they have to have a counterspell. Okay. What are they doing? Hallowed Moonlight. Yeah, I think that's fine. Can bait with Nissa. They might just not counter the Nissa, though. Can I bait with Deluge and still kill them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 13, 15. Alright, let's cast Nissa. Yeah, I should probably attack first. Surely they counter the Yorion, right? They probably don't counter this, but surely they counter the Yorion. Yorion into the Moonlight. I mean, I'm not going to blink the Nissa. I was going to blink the Spelunking. Yeah, I mean, I guess it just draws a card. Maybe they don't care about it. 3, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can just go Deluge plus Bring to Light. I'm going to do this. I think they're going to counter the Deluge. I can do this. I'm pretty sure they're going to counter this. Well, never mind. Well, in that case, let's take Omnath Fetch Land? Let's take Omnath Fetch Land. Do I have a fetchable left? I think I have 1, right? I hope I do. So we go here. This one, I guess they'll probably counter. Kind of sucks that I'm I'm going to get Nobralized. Yeah. Oh, wait, they're fielding me. Never mind, hold on. We just don't fetch, right? I'm just going to leave this in my deck, because they're just dead, right? So this happens. Courtyard, mana. Yeah, they're just dead, right? Mana. Now the question is, can I figure out the combo? That's the real question. They could have March. Yeah, I guess they could. I mean, I'm going to cast it. Could grab Valky. I kind of want to try to go for the combo, though. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull up the spreadsheet. We've gone this far. I'm gonna sack all my lands? Question mark. I'm just gonna vibe. All right. I'm just gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out together. I'm just simply gonna vibe, and we'll figure it out together. I'll leave the plains. Why did it highlight their lands as options? 14 land cards, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see how it highlighted their lands? 5. I think I already clicked that. 6, 7. Here's the question. Is the client going to die? Oh, no. The client's 100% going to die. There's no shot that the client can survive this. Choose a land in a graveyard. I'll copy your Field of Ruin because it's based. End tapped, yes. Yes. Why are you asking me? The answer is yes. All right, you ready for some triggers? Oh, God. I have to click the arrow. Jesus Christ. All right, Lotus Field Sack last. I know that. That's the only important one. All right, I think the rest don't matter. Actually, the rest do matter, right? Yeah, because we have to go Sanctuary first. Adjust the size of the window. Oh, that's way easier. I didn't know you could do that. Duncan, thank you very much. And we have to put the Sanctuary before all of the fetches. Or resolve the Sanctuary after the fetches is what I meant to say. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost to the end. Target World Souls Rage. Okay. I mean, I have enough mana. I don't have to do anything else, right? I'm just explaining them the combo in the chat. Done. I would imagine that we would probably like access to Atraxa. Seems good against the control deck. And we can probably cut these Frostbites. Trim a Cobra. I could buy that. I'll buy that. Because you're adding in more 2s. This hand seems pretty fucking good. Yeah, this hand slaps. No love for Pick Your Poison against Sharks and Rip. Yeah, I mean, I think Rest in Peace is maybe more of a consideration than anything else, and I don't think that's unreasonable to play Pick Your Poison. The Sharks are whatever, but yeah, it could be good against Rest in Peace. Like, I guess that's the question you have to ask yourself is, are you okay with them just having a Rest in Peace in play? Like, your deck can still win through it, you know? Especially with the sideboard plan of Atraxa and Bankbuster. You have Atraxa, Bankbuster, Bring to Light, Valky. You have enough ways to win without the graveyard. I think it's fine. Well, I want to play an untapped land. I'm casting a 3-drop. Just not sure which 3-drop I want to have them counter. I think this would... Weirdly enough, I think this is my weaker 3-drop. So I kind of want to get this countered. I think this is more important. But I could be wrong about that. Based Absorb Art. Did you just say based absorb? I said based absorb art, okay? There's a big difference. There is a huge difference. No, but I think they're probably playing both. I would guess. No, I know what the full art is, and there's no shot it's better than the Invasion one. 0%. They're out of counters at some point, right? Oh, like now. Okay, I like that. I would like blue mana, please. No, I don't think I'll pay 2 life. Your turn. Ban me then? I mean, you asked for it. You literally said ban you then. I will see you in 5. What do you think about? Do you think I'm not going to ban you? Rude. Good beats. I mean, he had a good run, you know. What is this? Fielding the Fountain. What would I rather resolve this turn? Deluge or Analyst? I think Analyst. It's close though, right? Because I could float blue, get a basic island, and just slam Deluge. I don't want to go Deluge, leave this exposed, because they're just going to march it or get lost hit, right? I think I'd rather just pop the Analyst this turn and not go for Deluge. So we just let this go. Isla. I'm pretty sure this is better. I think I should even Analyst main phase in case they boarded in Tishana's Tidebinder and just not worry about it. I kind of just want their Fountain again because it gives me blue and white mana. I guess we get a Forest. So we could float the mana in draw phase, but it wouldn't accomplish anything. I mean, we can go Sanctuary, put the Bring to Light on top, which is good. Sanctuary, Bring to Light, draw the Bring to Light off Maze. I also kind of want to just cast Deluge this turn, though, is the thing. So why don't we go cast Cobra, play Sanctuary, top Bring to Light. Do I have enough mana to sacrifice the Maze, cast Bring to Light, and pick up Yorion? This is 2, right? So 1, 2, sack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 mana short of doing that, because 1, 2, sack. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left over, which is not quite enough mana. Yeah, what if I also just made a 4-3? I guess making a 4-3 is maybe... it does pressure them. fuck it, I'll make a 4-3. Make a 4-3, pick up Yorion, cast the Deluge. Maybe the maps were unnecessary. Not sure about that. Could have saved the maps. I guess that is a good point. If we cast the Deluge this turn, we're kind of losing value off the Sanctuary. So maybe it's better to just not cast the Deluge, draw the Bring to Light, cast the Bring to Light, and then next turn Deluge. Because we are kind of giving up Sanctuary value. You still have your VIP badge. Ashiok's just not gonna... He's not gonna respond to my messages. Could just cast Deluge twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. I kind of just want to Bring to Light, though. I think I like this. Dovin's Veto. Your turn. So we can Deluge in their end step. They're not doing anything. Actually, this is weird. I really don't want to Deluge into Normalize. So I think maybe I won't even cast the Deluge this turn. Because it's just too bad if they Normalize it. I mean, we got time, you know. I might even just cast the Yorion. Honestly, just put a 4-5 into play. Do you think they kept in Wraths? Blue. No, I don't want to guess this. I play a 5-mana 4-5. Your turn. I have 8 power in play. It is your turn. Should have gotten Plains, probably. I guess second white is more relevant in case we want to double Omnath. Yeah, you may be right about that. I wonder if they did keep in Wraths. You want a Cobra to solo them? How about the turn that I attack them for lethal? Because, like, assuming we get to connect for 8 next turn, we're going to put them to 3. The turn after that, I'll only attack with the Cobra. Is that fair? Well, that's pretty good. Oh, wait, I don't have a black source. We'll find a land. It's fine. I could have taken a fetch land off of that, but it's pretty good too. Like, we'll just eventually find a black source, right? We don't have to find it now. Yeah, but taking a land over Fable is just too bad. Because what if they just counter the Atraxa? You know? Does the Imp even matter? I don't think the Imp matters that much. Got his Canopy land in play. What if I just don't want to sack it? White, red, green, blue. Like, we're going to eventually find a land. That as soon as we find a land, we just have black mana, you know? How much... Do I even care about this? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to save the binding. Oh, also, I can't cast it. So, that's another reason to save it. That would have been a reason to get second white, I guess. Okay, maybe this turn I'll sack the Hunter Maze. Perhaps this turn I might sack my land. No, they did keep in Sunfall. Yeah, I'm going to sack this end step. Maybe I should have done it main phase. Okay. Sure would be nice to find a black source, huh? Discard Binding Courtyard. They're at 9. 3, 6... Oh, they're just dead. That's the boring way to kill them. It's not as fun, okay? It's not as fun. World Souls for a black source? Yeah, that is true. These blue-white decks don't play Spell Pierce. They don't. Yeah, Lotus seems impossible. I would imagine mono-red is probably difficult too, but you get a lot of incidental life gain in the lands, which helps. And you have Omnath as well. But my guess is that Lotus and mono-red would be kind of tough. You murder mono-red? Really? I feel like it would be a bit closer than that, but maybe not. Is it just the life gain is too much? It's so fucking weird. Jesus Christ, what is this hand? What am I looking at? I mean, I'm keeping, but I don't know what I'm looking at. Do I have to keep the Lotus Field, right? Put back Deluge. This hand really is something. Maybe it's better. You know what? I'm going to put back Bring to Light instead. I think that's better. Yeah, this is a classic updated State of Pioneer moment. Sphere, Lotus, Frostbite. Oh, based. Based, Scrabbling Claws, Enjoyer, Spotted. Extremely based. Yeah, I don't know. But do you really want to just sideboard the Frostbites? That card owns us. Well, it means we can't combo, right? Oh, wait, no. Right, yeah. Okay, that one's pretty good against us, huh? I mean, I think we have to play it, right? We could play Courtyard, I guess. But I think we're just going to play Lotus Field and accept that we can't combo them. It's kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward. They named Black. They're probably playing Golgari, right? Yeah, for Free Strider. Based. Get one basic and play next turn. Bullshit in your head. The card I was going to ask, nice draw, by the way. The card I was going to ask you why you're not playing was the Green Virtue. That card seemed pretty good to me when I played the other version. But again, maybe it's just a product of you don't have enough slots. But I do kind of like that card. I guess I'm getting a Forest? I don't know if it matters. We go green, red. Okay. It turns out this is not a combo. I don't know if you guys know this, but Lotus Field Omnath, not a combo. Not the best deck building. Turns out when you draw the Lotus Field, it's a bit awkward. It's not great. Are we running Hidden Strings? No, but maybe we should. I mean, if they don't kill Analyst, we can get 2 lands back. Nice field. I will choose to not block. Could trade the Nissa there. Maybe that's fine. Because I do have a backup Nissa. Maybe that's better, actually. Sacking the draw land so they can't get fielded. Yeah, it was an elaborate ruse the whole time. I just wanted to play around their Field of Ruins. I'm glad that you understand. So they're going to clause upkeep. This is not the best time to do this, because now I can respond. Oh, but if I respond, I lose the mana in my upkeep. I mean, I'm still going to do it, right? Because then I can still cast Deluge in my upkeep. It's not getting better than this. Oh, okay. I get it. Their plan is kill the Nissa. This is still, like, fine for me, right? You can go green, blue, red, white. Not the worst exchange. Kill this next turn. They're going to take 5. Based. -5, I draw 1 card. They have Beanstalk in their deck? What is that doing? What are they casting with Beanstalk? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Who let them cook? God, they are cooking all right. They are cooking. Another Urborg enjoyer. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's gonna happen again. Chad, it's gonna happen again. Black mana finally. Well, I'm more so saying that Urborg lets you float mana off the Capenna fetch lands, which is extremely relevant. We do want Urborg. Every time your opponent plays it, it's so good for you. All right, what are we doing with our lives? I think the answer is probably just... It's technically better to do it this way. It doesn't matter. Use this, make a red, kill this, go. We're still probably fine with 2 Deluges. I mean, they do have 8 cards in their hand, but how are they killing me, you know? Do you think they have some kind of X-Spell in their deck? Maybe they're playing, like, what's the weirdest black X-Spell they could play? Outrageous Robbery? Torment of Hailfire? Archlord, thank you for the 12-month resub. Appreciate that, Archlord. Rakdos' Return. Well, that's Rakdos, right? Not Golgari. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 7. I must confess that I feel like a monster. It's because nobody opened that set. Not a single person opened a single pack of March of Machines Aftermath. What is this? Oh, they just wanted to pitch a card so they could draw. Okay, sure. I see. Feel like a monster. Cast Memory Deluge. Oh, they're just dead, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm pretty sure they're dead. Oh, no. Wait, no. How do we kill without the draw lands? Oh, shit. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. How do we kill without the draw lands? Oh, wait, we have the Rage. Right, we just make infinite mana, right? Because we have the Rage in hand. We don't need the draw lands to make infinite mana, do we? Oh, no, we do. Because we need them to draw into the thing. Okay, never mind. Yeah. We can also Deluge into the card that we put on top. I mean, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to cast this. We'll kind of freestyle it a little bit. Green, blue, black, white, red. We may have to freestyle this just a little bit. So Scapeshift, sack, make a bunch of mana. But then what's the plan after that? Sanctuary, back the Scapeshifts? Maybe the Bringolite? It's really okay. I want to see what happens. I kind of want to see what happens, but I don't want to do that because it's bugged for some reason. But I kind of want to just see what happens. Like, do I just get to get more lands? What the fuck? No, because if I try it, I'm gonna get flamed on Twitter for abusing a bug. You know, nothing happens. Try it with one. All right, I'll try it with one swamp. Okay, nothing happens. It's just a visual bug then. Oh, it says it right here. Doomway can't sacrifice swamp. Players can only sacrifice permanents they control. Noted. Thank you for telling me that information. I appreciate that. Kind of wanted Moto to crash. Same, honestly. Okay, so field, sanctuary, deeps for other Lotus. We get 3 more, right? Just some fetch lands, I guess. It doesn't really matter, right? Oh yeah, the Urborg. I guess it does matter because the Urborg. Lotus Field untapped, yes. 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 Okay, so make sure we stack these right. Lotus Field's last. Then the Sanctuary, then the fetch lands. And we should put Bring to Light on top so we can Bring to Light for Splendid, right? I think that's the best way to do it. And then we go here, here, here. Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point too. We can just redraw with Spelunking. So black, black, green, blue. We might actually be able to do this. Green, red, blue. Okay, sack this. This might actually be doable. Make a white. Done. Done. Green. Make a green. Get a red. Make a red. Get Bring to Light back on top. Sacrifice the Lotus Fields, the Sanctuary, and the Mountain. And then we go Spelunking into Bring to Light. No. Done. Get Splendid Wreck. Cast Splendid Wreck. Yeah, this should be more than enough, right? We're still copying the Lotus Field, correct? It's just more mana. Yes, 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 yes. Stop asking me if I want my lands to come into play untapped. The answer is yes. Okay, Lotus Field in the stack last. Yeah, it's not even close, right? But we probably have like 10 million times more than enough. We can also Deluge. That is true, yeah. We can Deluge too if we need to. It turns out, I thought it wasn't going to be enough, but it's like, it's enough to kill them for the next 2 games, as a matter of fact. Just going to tap all my mana so I don't forget. Done. Sure. I'll put it on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 16, 20, 29. Yeah, it's more than enough. All right, we figured it out. Yeah, we also have 3 Deluges, too. Because how much mana does each Splendid Wreck make? Because you need to spend 4 mana on the Deluge and 4 to cast the Wreck. But you're up 3, 6, 9. I think each one is plus like 12 mana or so. I don't know the exact number, but it's somewhere around there. I do wish you could click mana faster on Moto. I wish that it was like similar to Arena, where you just click a number and it automatically uses all your mana. That'd be kind of nice. All right, so we're playing against Golgari Crimes. Maybe we just treat it like a control matchup / mid-range and bring in more threats. Because they're probably going to have a lot of graveyard hate. I want to keep the Frostbites, though. Because Frostbite kills Free Strider Lookout, some numbers of Cobra. Okay. So that's usually the card that you trim. I could buy that. Can I cut a Nissa? Kind of feels weird to cut a Binding, though. I'll submit 81. I just like the nice round number of 81. It's divisible by 3. Which one is this? This is Esper. So Esper, Bant. So we have no red mana. I mean, I'm still keeping this. This hand does kind of suck if they have the claws again. Okay. We have Bant mana, but no red. Alright, Analyst down. It's probably more important to get white first. Matters. We'll find a red source eventually. No! Not the claws. Anything but the claws. Okay, there's red mana. So I guess we're going to do this. Because this is better if we need to be able to cast the Frostbite next turn. Next turn, we can go Forest. Yeah, I like this. Turn after, we go Forest, Nissa, keep the fetch land in hand. Thank you for the massive raid. Welcome, everybody, from Jim's stream. Playing some Pioneer Analyst. And Wisdom Shroomy, thank you for the 25-month resub. Welcome back, Shroomy. Jim, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. A Lotus Field. I promise you we are not playing Lotus Field combo. Well, we are playing a combo deck with Lotus Field, but, you know, it's different, okay? It's different. Chat said you have a version of Golgari, Smuggler's Surprise, and Standard with no horses that was doing well. It was the same version. So I tried the Jund version from the RC. That's the version that I tried. I haven't changed it since then, though, but it was the same one. I played against a Sultai one yesterday that had Hullbreaker Horror and the Flash Turtle, the Hornlock Whale, or the whale, not the turtle. I played against that version yesterday, and it kind of crushed me, but I don't have a list for that. Honestly, the blue felt pretty good. Whale was really cool because it felt like a card that was pretty good as a 6-drop, but also just gives you a little bit of more early interaction, which I felt like the Jund version was kind of lacking. Not my bring to light, no. You've got a bad feeling about this? No, we're fine. We get to kill their lookout. About this. It's a good attack because they know their lookout's dying. I am going to Dallas. My flight leaves my East Coast. I leave at like 4 p.m. and I don't land until 7 p.m. I'll see you there. Dallas is going to be fun. I'm playing Golgari midrange, much to my chagrin. Oh yeah, I forgot we have a bird. Do we Lotus Field this turn? It's probably okay, right? Can sacrifice. I guess we keep the No, we have a forest in hand, so I guess we keep the mountain. Make blue, pick up bird, attack for 3. They do have a cottage, but we can maybe just race the cottage. It might have been better to play a fetch land there, just to try and find a thing to hit off Nissa. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that was better than playing Lotus Field. I hadn't thought about that. Set the soundtrack that came to MF Doom. The soundtrack to what game? Oh, okay, that's pretty bad. You have 3 cards left. Am I running the crime cards? No, the list that I am playing. Oh, me versus Jim. That'd be nice. I played against Ash Lizzle round 1 of the Chicago 75K or whatever it was. Or I played against Ash round 2. She kicked my ass. It was a fun match. They took our forests.
Bruh.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's better or worse for me, but here's a bird. Yeah, apparently cover-up can take basics. I forgot about that. All right, this is the list that I am playing in Dallas this weekend. Give or take maybe 1 or 2 changes. I might change 1 or 2 cards, but it will mostly be that list. That's a good draw step. That is a phenomenal draw step. I'm going to hold on to the fetches, I think, just in case we find another Nissa. Hitting Forest is pretty funny. Is there a reason to hit Forest? I guess it gives me less things to fetch off of my fetch lands, like once I start going for the combo. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Just give me less things to search for. I buy it. Deluge. I will take 2 spells. 2 pretty good spells. Oh, they're just dead, right? Guess I'll attack first. When do you bring in the Shieldred in the board? Mostly against the big mana decks. Domain, Teamer, and sometimes Esper. It kind of depends on what their threat base is, but sometimes Esper. I'm getting a little greedy by playing Omnath here, but I feel like if they had a removal spell, they would have cast it by now. Unfortunately, we don't have Forest to fetch. I think that's okay, though. I could have maybe done something different, but this is cooler, right? I feel like there's maybe a way that I could have killed them, but realistically, they're not beating these 3 cards anyways. I think we'll be okay. No, that's actually pretty good. Oh, it kills Planeswalkers, too. All right, I've been debated. I have been debated. Well, we can kill them with an Omnath trigger, right? So we go play fetch, play Spelunking. All right, they're dead. They're still dead, but they did get me. They did get me really good with that Invoke Despair, huh? Just because of that, you can spam 07 if you want. Like, this deck is pretty good. Honestly, it has felt really good so far. I think 07 won an RCQ this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. I think I remember seeing a tweet from them. So here's a question. Do we maze on one, or do we get a red source on one? I'm trying to think of how I want to sequence this. Because I could just go red source into either Tapland Frostbite or Forest Analyst. And then if I go Forest Analyst, I can go untap land Fable on 3. So I think getting red is pretty good here. Also, MTGBot said that their last deck scene was 1 day ago playing Abs and Amalia. Therefore, I decided it was more important to have the Frostbite up. I'm just utilizing the resources that are available to me, you know? And I think it's worth not playing a spell there, because I want to be able to hold up mana if they... I was going to say if they play Amalia, but then they played a 1-3. Well, that's worse. Okay, I guess I should have played a Snowland then, huh? It's okay, we can go Analyst, hold up Frostbite. It's not bad. Yeah, I think we just go Analyst, hold up Frostbite. Maybe I'm playing too scared, though. I did kind of get punished by playing the tap land that turn. I was hoping they would cast Amalia instead of Walker. So I guess it's kind of a coin flip there. They are less likely to run Amalia out if they have nothing to do with it, so... Sentinel. It's a 3-4. How do I kill that thing? Maybe they'll attack with both? Play your 3-4, who cares? I mean, I kind of care. I could Echoing Deep's Courtyard to get a Plains, but then I just can't cast any spells this turn. Really wish I had a second red. You just want to tap out this turn? Yeah, okay. I guess that's fine. Our deck can beat Infinite Life. That is a good point. Yeah, it doesn't have haste. Because our deck, I mean, it's going to take us a while, right? We're gonna be here a while if they do the combo, which is the kind of the unfortunate part about it. We are gonna be here for a long time, not a good time. All right, I'll take 3. Yeah, I mean if they have a way to find Amalia, they're gonna do the thing. Oh, you know what I could do? I guess I won't have enough mana. I was gonna say I could Binding Amalia, draw Bring to Light, and then go kill Amalia, Bring to Light for Tibalt, exile their reservoir. I mean, we could draw Bring to Light, but then if we draw Bring to Light for Tibalt, we don't have enough mana to Bring to Light, Tibalt, and also kill the Amalia. So that would be unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while they're doing their thing. I'll be right back. What happened? What did I miss? What did I miss, chat? Oh, we're dead. I think. Okay. Yes. I think we're dead. We can Binding for 1 mana. You know what would have been insane? Oh my god. We actually could have killed if we drew the Bring to Light. They'd let us get a swamp, right? We go Binding for 1 mana, play Forest, BTL for Tibalt, exile their reservoir. Unforge. We tried. But them giving us the swamp meant if we drew the Bring to Light, we would have been fine. Alright. Sideboarding against Amalia. I would like Rending Volley. I would like Get Lost. Probably this. What's bad against Amalia? What are we cutting against Amalia? Maybe the Deluges? They seem like they're maybe a little bit too slow. I kind of just want to cut them all and just be leaner. I guess it is kind of nice that you can hold up Deluge when you're also holding up removal, but I don't know. I just don't think you have time for that kind of stuff. This hand's gotta be good. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle of Wits. You guys hear about that? This was like from one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments. I forget the name of the people, but there was 2 people who brought. I wonder if I can find images for it. I think this is one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Events ever. And I don't think it was a team event. I think it was a 1v1, but they had to use 2 people to carry it around the entire time. Yeah, and their whole deck was also just a bunch of shuffle cards, which is also hilarious. I think they might have been asked by the tournament organizer to just leave. I don't know if they were actually disqualified, but I think somebody did ask them to leave. That was an old Yorion deck. I mean, believe it or not, I think it was Huey Jensen top-8 at a Grand Prix with Battle of Wits, right? Okay, so we make green. We go Nissa, kill their Amalia. I think I just do it now. I think this makes sense to me. Played it at Worlds one year. It was legit never losing testing at MTGO with the deck. Was it actually good? Actually, it was Type 2. I never played that deck. I do remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but they had like Historical Gauntlet on Standard on MTGO not too long ago, and that was one of the decks that you could play, was that Battle of Wits deck. They should bring that back again, by the way. Those Historical Standard stuff. That stuff was so much fun. Exile my graveyard. Not a big fan. All right, play Analyst. Those are unfortunately not lands. I kind of think that I need to save the Echoing Deeps. So here's my thinking. Next turn we do the same thing. Run back the Analyst play. Mill, fetch. Play Deeps, fetch, trigger, crack fetch, trigger, sack Analyst, and go from there. But I think we have to wait for a fetch. Like, it just doesn't accomplish much this turn, right? I just don't know. I don't know what we're doing by playing it. I mean, I guess we can cast Binding, but not on their turn because we don't have a white source. We'd have to make the white now. Which, can Binding Girona? Just don't think that does much. I don't think I care about the Girona that much, right? That's annoying. I mean, they probably should just take Analyst. Kind of okay with that. Okay, that's moderately annoying. I guess the nice thing about this is they don't actually have an opportunity to respond to be playing Echoing Deeps before I get to copy. Fetch land, please. Okay, good. I guess I will target the Courtyard. So we go here, go here, make green, make red, sack this, and we can go Analyst for 3. I mean, I don't think they're dead this turn, but they're probably close, right? See if we have this before we make mana. I mean, we're going to make green, right? Green, red, blue. We get an Omnath? Okay. So now where do we go from here? Oh. I didn't mean to click on the Analyst, but apparently I did. Did not mean to do that. I mean, it still might be the right play anyways. But apparently I double-clicked. I would do that anyways. I think it still might be right. But... Oh, but copying the passage doesn't do that much for us. Well, we can just kill the Scavenging Ooze? No, because they sack this, right? Yeah, if I go after the Ooze, they just sack Girona. I mean, I guess we can just hold the Rage in hand. Only protects humans. Oh, I thought it was any creature. Oh, okay. I mean... Should we save the World Souls Rage? Because we're not that far away from killing them, right? I mean, the Ooze does really mess things up, though, is the issue. Because if I don't kill it, and I go to crack the Fable passages to pop the Analyst again, they can just ooze both of my fetch lands. I guess my question is, what are we looking to kill with Rage? Just like a combo piece? They only have 2 cards. I kind of want to do it. I don't know if it's right, but I kind of want to do it. Them? No, I don't think we need to World Souls Rage them. I think we just have enough stuff going on that I just want to keep these in the graveyard. I think it's fine. Because then we just go crack. Like, we can even... Yeah, we just go sack, make 4 mana, pop this, get these 2 back, trigger Nissa. I think this is fine. But it is close. I guess the other consideration is that if they're just holding up all of their mana for the Ooze and not playing spells, that's also maybe fine for me. Like, if they feel so threatened to hold up all their mana, then... Maybe that's an okay spot to be, because then they're just not casting combo pieces. Maybe trade for Nissa. It's a good point. They don't know about the second Nissa, right? Oh, no, they do, because we revealed it. I should have attacked, though. I'll attack next turn. They do know we have this, so they're just not going to block. I should have attacked last turn. Okay, so they kill Analyst. Yeah. It's a little unfortunate. Yeah, bring to light. Bring to light, please. So I guess we pop this first. We could, hear me out, we could sacrifice or just play new Nissa, then pop both fetch lands and get another Nissa trigger. I don't know if I want to do that, but we could do that. Seems like it's maybe a bit excessive, but that is a possibility. Well, I mean, I think we can cycle at least one of them. I'm pretty sure this is fine. I'm pretty sure this is okay. Yeah, we just want to find something. I'll even get the swamp for later. Red, blue, green. Pop this. Get island. And then make white-green, probably. Okay, that is a start. We'll use blue, I guess. Now, I guess the question is, what is this analyst even doing for us? Like, we can make a bunch of mana, but we have nothing to do with the mana, right? Can Yorion? Can trigger this on their turn? I guess I can sack the analyst on their turn. I already have enough for Yorion, though. I don't have to pop the analyst to Yorion. Is it worth just picking up Yorion and casting it and leaving this in play? That might be a good play. Like, use the 3 floating, pick up Yorion, cast, blink this, blink, or I guess blinking this doesn't do anything, but blink this. The other option is Nissa again, where I can go cast this, keep this new one, pop this, and then make a bunch of mana and try to find an Omnath. Seems like kind of a spew, though. I like this better. Blink just the analyst. Nothing else matters. Sodo9987, thank you very much for the 31-month resub. Oh, fuck. That's bad. Wow, that's really bad. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, that's bad. Shit. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. Chad, I'm scared. We have a clog established. Oh, okay, never mind. Are they dead? 1, 2, 3, 4... No, they're not quite dead. Debating on attacking with anything else. It's probably a good attack, because we have another Nissa, which they still do know about, right? Kind of down the trade with the Specialist, honestly. I mean, I guess we were going to trade with it anyways. I know it has lifelink, but I think it's better to trade for this. Like, I'm going to have to trade for this at some point, because I can't, like, if my plan is to just kill them with Yorion Rage, I need to get this lifelinker off the battlefield. I pass. I need them to not draw specifically... I think the worst case scenario for me is return to the ranks. Anything other than that, and I may be fine. Oh, wait. Hold on, ranks is only 2 or less, right? So they can't get back this with ranks when I cast Nissa. Because I am Pepega, that's why. Was that a good answer? Probably should have cast the Nissa last turn. I should attack first. I don't know if it matters, but... No, it doesn't matter. Okay, there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can just do this. I don't even have to play the Nissa first. Red. Yeah, I do have lethal. This. Green. Upstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Game tree. Game 3. I did kind of miss the Deluges that game, but I'm not sure if there's anything I should be cutting for them. How about this? How about we split the difference and go 1 Deluge over the 4th Fable? Just with the theory being that if they're going to go like Thoughtseize and play a longer game, having access to 1 Deluge is kind of nice, but I still just kind of want to cast Fable on curve. I think Hearse is too narrow against them is the issue. I mean, it's good against Return of the Ranks and Specialist, but it's not good against anything else, really. 80 cards, by the way. I just want to throw this out here. I've had Lotus Field in my opening hand, I think, like, 6 out of 9 hands. It's not supposed to be in your opening hand. I don't know if you know that. This hand's probably not good enough, right? You have no interaction. No interaction, no combo pieces, and bad mana. Just doesn't seem that good. Yeah, my 80-card deck that only has 2 copies. I mean, I guess this is better, like, by a little bit, but not by a lot. Well, now it's worse. Hearse is always not enough, even against Phoenix. I mean, Hearse buys you time, and I think that's the important part about Hearse. It's never going to solo them or one-shot them, but it buys you a lot of time, and I think that's kind of what you need against Phoenix is just time. Because you can maneuver to a spot where you're just overloading their counterspells. Like, once you get late enough into the game. And as long as you don't die early to multiple Phoenixes, I think that's kind of the goal that Hearse is serving. Or the purpose that it's serving. Look at the Outlander for a second. Alright, force me. I mean, Analyst was a good draw. If I was going to draw any spell there, Analyst might be one of the better ones. And they've been to Skyclave. Maybe they don't have a third land? No! No! My face when I mill my one of for Bring to Light. Not that Valky is super great against them anyways. So I guess we should Deeps for Passage this turn, and then I can give myself the option of either going Passage for Plains for Omnath, or sack this, or yeah, we could Deeps for... It just opens up a lot of options next turn. Now I could just do anything I want. I might just cast Omnath first. Try and find more fetch lands. It's annoying, but kind of fine. Yeah, maybe it's not that fine. Need to play 81 to fit the second Valky. Maybe. I mean, we're just Omnathing, right? Yeah, we're Omnathing. If they're going to play this fair game against me, I think I'd much rather just go for the Omnath. Wait. Oh, I need to play my land first. Well, I guess we're not going to Omnath, huh? It's okay. I'm just telling them that I don't have the Omnath by not playing my land first. So they will not play around the Omnath next turn. This was intentional, okay? 100% intentional. They saw the Omnath with Thoughtseize. Well, they forgot about it, okay? Think their memory is that good? I don't think it is. Yeah, I wanted to hold the Omnath for a turn that I can play it in a fetch land, because I'm going to draw a fetch land this turn. Nope. Although that's not bad. It is a good draw. I will not complain about that one. Wish we had a Valky. I know. Why did they have to mill our Valky? Why did I have to mill my own Valky? I do have the Extinction Event, but Event's not really good here. Is there any other removal spell I can get to kill the Ooze? I mean, this might just be an Omnath turn. Take a big hit from Ooze. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at, too. Just play Omnath, take a little bit of damage, maybe try to set up for this next turn. Okay, I mean, I don't need the second one. The first one's good enough. It is nice that the Omnath buys us a good amount of time against the Ooze. Like, it kind of offsets the Ooze attacks, which is nice. Casting the Omnath does make the Extinction Event a little bit worse, but I don't think that's a huge deal. I could try to trade for the Ooze. Double block? I don't know if I like that. Reveals Prosperous Innkeeper. Well, if they graveyard that, I can't double block, which they did. Yeah, we do have Get Lost, but I don't know. Bring to Light for Get Lost feels so bad. We could just let them have an Omnath. Could get Binding. That doesn't work for multiple reasons. Rending Volley. Rending Volley, not great here. I also don't have a second blue. Honestly, at this point, I might just get Lost. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this mountain. And I'm going to cast the Bring to Light and see what I can get. Only we have this stupid Valky left. Just get Scapeshift and go again. That doesn't really accomplish anything. Get Nissa. I know, it feels weird, but I think it is right. It does feel weird, but I think it's right. I should have held up Volley, by the way. I was with the dude that gave you a set of Shellys. I will be playing with those Shellys this weekend. Well, at least one of them, maybe not two. Double Volley better than Get Lost, probably. You can't volley a green creature, so I can't volley their Scavenging Ooze. That one is not allowed. But I should have held up the volley for sure. Okay, they seem to be a little bit flooded. This is Cord. Cord, no, Return. Okay. I mean, I guess the good news is their Ooze is smaller. First one not qualifying, but nice. Well, you'll get in with the LCQs. I am also playing Golgari in the main event. Like, they have Beseiju. Why does Beseiju matter? Okay, how about this? Let's go Storefront first. I'm going to get an island and cast Deluge and see where we go from there. Are they possibly Shock? Oh, okay. They could have Coco, maybe. Yeah, I don't care. I could care less. Okay, so make mana, and maybe I shouldn't Deluge first because they have this. I mean, the problem is, yeah, I can't Bring to Light for another answer to Ooze because I just don't have one. Because I want to go Bring to Light, kill Ooze, then cast Deluge, but I also don't have 3 blue anyways. I think we just have to accept the fact that our Deluge is just 4 mana draw 2, right? Extinction Event. Well, if I Extinction Event, I lose my Omnath and my Analyst, right? Like, I don't want to do that. Oh, we can Yorion... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yorion flicker these two, then event these two. Okay, I like that. I'll buy that. Okay, I'll buy that. Yeah, I like that. White, blue, green, red. Yeah, okay. Let's do it like this. I figured it out. And by I figured it out, I mean chat figured it out. Chat's so smart. Don't clip that, though. I don't want to let chat know that they're actually sometimes smart. Which, hey, this is a spot for an anger. Write that one down. Keep in mind that this is the one rare instance where I'd rather have an Anger of the Gods. Write that one down, 07. I'm going to put that one on the board. I don't know how often it comes up, but... Alright, my graveyard is gone. A blank, what was the suggestion? Anger of the Gods, potentially. I don't know how... Maybe this is a rare circumstance where it actually matters, but Anger would have been sick there. Alright, they gave me a GG. Chat, we are 3 and 0. I love the GG keep playing. That gets me every time. If you insist, I will keep playing. It's the first time face to face. Those are good cards. I'm just kind of clicking buttons at random and hoping it works out. I'm sure I can figure it out. I think they're dead, but... They seem pretty dead. Yeah, I have to assume this is lethal. I will get a forest. So... 13? I guess the question is, do we have enough actual lands in our deck? I think so. I'm pretty sure we do. Island... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have enough lands. If we can get Lotus Fields. Yeah, that's true. We can get 2 Lotus Fields? I didn't do the math, but I'm just kind of assuming it's enough. How many mana-producing lands are in the deck? It appears that we probably have enough. I'm pretty sure this is enough. Those 2... I'm gonna have to click so many times with these fetch lands, though, is the issue. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, no, stop. I don't want to get all these lands. I don't have that many basics left. Hold, please. Hold on. I can't get all these. I just want to get lands that make mana. Okay, now... God, Moto, please. Moto, why do you make it so difficult? Get all the fetches. Okay, so I have 8 left. 3, 6, 7, 8, 12. I think it's still enough, right? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna do this. Famous last words. I'll be fine, okay? I'm not worried about the clock. Yes. Okay, maybe I am worried about the clock. Could sack fetch lands to Lotus. Yeah, that is true. Alright, I'm gonna float a bunch of mana, and then I'm gonna click. I'm gonna float a bunch of mana, F6. I know I stacked the triggers wrong, but it just doesn't matter. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I guess they're not dead if they can kill the Yorion. I mean, they type GG in chat, so... He wasn't worried about... Yeah, I wasn't worried until I saw the triggers. But then I was really worried. I think we're fine. I think we're okay. I really do love the people that type GG in the chat, and then they keep playing. Like, if you want to concede, you can just concede. But if you're not going to concede, why type GG in the chat? Like, what is the point of that? You know what I mean? I don't understand what the point of that is. What exactly is the point? Make sure you have it? Yeah, then, like... You know what I mean? I don't know. Imagine they had Aven Interrupter. Oh, man. This is a good sample hand. I think I'm keeping it? Does this hand... Hold on. Does this hand cast turn 3 Tibalt? I think I'm going to keep this. I think this hand might cast turn 3 Tibalt. I'm not positive, but I think it might. Or no, we can only generate 6 mana, right? I think we can only generate 6 mana. We go turn 2 Cobra, turn 3 Fetch Land, Crack, Scapeshift for 3. That's 6, right? We're close. Well, now they take our Lotus Cobra and our hand does nothing, so... Uh-oh. Or maybe they take my Valky because they have Fatal Push for Cobra anyways? Alright. Scapeshift has been selected. I mean, I'm still going to cast it. I know it's going to die, but what am I going to do? Not cast it? It was a wild take. Maybe that means they can't answer the Cobra, I don't know. But if they couldn't answer the Cobra, they would just take the Cobra, right? I'll take an Omnath. Not quite an Omnath. Well, I guess we're doing this. Actually, I should have played the Furnace that turn, I think. I think I'm just spewing a fetch land here for no reason. Yeah, I'm just spewing a fetch land for no reason. I mean, I guess this not for no reason. Getting it in the graveyard could be relevant if we find Analyst. So there is, it's not no reason, right? There is a reason. Well, that's bad. Moto lagged so hard there. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I mean, that's a good start. I don't think it's going to be enough, but maybe. It's possible that it could be enough. Maybe if we can find, like, a Nissa or a Cobra, perhaps. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they can just kill the Analyst. Yeah, that's bad. How did I just realize that there is a Twitch user named Nadu6? Literally our preview card. Nadu has known the entire time. You knew something I didn't. Did I cook Nadu? No, not yet. I'm getting there, alright? I'm getting there. It's gonna take me a little bit. Is it odd that Snow-Covered Waste is an uncommon? It feels like it maybe should be a common, I'm not sure. Alright, vampires. How do we like to sideboard against vampires? 4 pick your poison in the Atraxas. Okay. Got Cobras. Yeah, they could have ley lines. I think Cobra sucks against them, right? They have Push and Harvester. Nissa Deluge. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can also do like this maybe and keep 2 Cobras. Although I kind of like, I guess yeah, Frostbite's not very good, is it? It's only really good against Harvester because you can kill their Harvester and try to protect your 2-drops and such. Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy Trimming of Frostbite. Can this card not be stapled to my opening hand? I mean, I'm gonna keep, but I would appreciate if this card was not in every single opening hand. That makes sense. Do I want blue mana or red mana? I think blue is more important because of this, which means I would rather lead on this. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna have to kill their leyline, though, given that my hand is Analyst focused. Okay. Do they just have opening leyline, turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 3 Sorin? I mean, skill issue, I guess, right? What am I supposed to do about that, you know? Good beats. It is what it is, you know? There's only so much you can control. There's only so much I can do, chat. There's only so much I can do. Spelunking was not the worst top deck. Yeah, Fable would be kind of sick, because we can go Spelunking, Lotus Field untapped, sack these 2, play Fable. Fable would be disgusting. I mean, worst case, I can at least do this, but Fable would be sicko. Or Nissa. This would be nice. I can... If I brick off this, I might not put the Lotus Field into play. I guess we can do that instead. And then next turn, Omnath, then Lotus Fields. Or I could even Atraxa next turn, right? Yeah, I'm going to do this. Because we can just play Atraxa next turn. That's got to be better than this, right? Yeah, they can't kill Spelunking. Atraxa also beats Vein Ripper, I think. Most of the time it does. Unless they can kill the Atraxa, of course. But this will probably find us a Pick Your Poison. Have you considered playing a battle to find off of Atraxa? It's kind of fucked up. Good thing I have 2 threats. Nice Thoughtseize, bucko. Which one do you want? I mean, they have to take Atraxa, right? Seer Step Pathway. Okay, so they don't have Sorin. I guess that doesn't mean they don't have Sorin, because they knew that I had Lotus Field Atraxa. So they might still have Sorin in hand. Like Sorin Ripper. Isn't Thoughtseize bad you just draw Atraxa again? True. Do we use the Lotus Field now just to pick up Bird? That feels like a poor use of Lotus Field, doesn't it? Like this is a burst of mana at some point. I think I'm just not going to do that. I feel like we can get a lot more out of this Lotus Field than just picking up our Yorion. Makes BTL worse. Oh, sure. If I play the Lotus Field that turn, it does, yeah. I do not give a shit about that card. That I could care less about. Okay, well now they have 2 enchantments. What are we getting off this Bringalight? That is a really good question. Okay, hear me out. I lead Pick Your Poison. If they sack Leyline, they're dead. Right? Is there still a Valky in our deck? Yeah, there is. But I think I'm gonna lead Pick Your Poison and see what they do. Because they have to sack Fable or they die. And if they do, then I could just get Valky. Do they know? They don't know about the Bringalight, are they? I think they are, right? If they sack Leyline, I'm pretty sure they're dead. Why wouldn't they be? Okay, they kept the Leyline anyways. So, in that case... Yeah, I'm just thinking about which lands I want to sacrifice. I'm not sure it matters. I'm definitely keeping this. I guess I keep... this island, and sack Plains. Yeah, I think we sack Plains. Plains Island, rather. Let's do this. Untapped, please and thank you. Gain a little bit of life. This and this. Green, red. Green, red, white, blue. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I'm not going to cast the Analyst. But I guess it's fine. Is there anything else I can do? Oh. I mean, everything else just uses the graveyard, right? That's the issue. I could play the 1/3 just as a blocker, just so I can have, like, if they have, like, I don't know, attack, sack treasure, fatal push Omnath, I want to be able to protect Tybalt, something like that. I guess that's fine. Valky can't exile enchantments. No, Valky can only hit artifacts or creatures. Cannot exile Leyline. I'm actually a streamer. Don't you mean Tybalt? Yes, I do. I feel like if they're not doing the Sorin Vein-Ripper thing, we can't ever lose. Even if they have Leyline plus multiple Thoughtseizes, they just... if they give us time, like, our late game is so much better than theirs. I mean, this is a hand, all right. Do we believe that we can draw a green-producing land? They also kept 7. Like, if they cast Thoughtseize, we can't win. Because not only do we lose our only castable card, like, this is... 2 Pick Your Poison, 4 land is not good against Thoughtseize. I'm going to ship it. I don't know if this hand's better. Well, I mean, I think it's better. I think it's a lot better. Yeah, Leyline me, I know. I'm confident in saying this hand's better. Still getting Forest. Forest. This is the kind of hand where your opponent Thoughtseizes you in real life. You're embarrassed that you have to show them you kept. I've kept my fair share of one-landers against Thoughtseize. It's not the prettiest thing. It's like the shame. What happens is you're thinking about whether you want to concede in response to the Thoughtseize, and then you just like shrug your shoulders and throw your hand on the battlefield. Wow, Sorin Vein-Ripper. Oh, they plussed. Okay, we're not dead. I repeat, we are not dead. I would like to repeat, we are not dead. We miss our Fable. I think we have to Fable... because I want to be able to draw, not only produce a treasure, but I want to be able to draw into Pick Your Poison. So I think we Fable here. Yeah, we can hope to Fable into a fetch land. Maybe discard... like, we don't care about this card, obviously, because they have ley lines. Maybe discard these 2. Keep the 2 threats. I could discard Atraxa, but realistically, if we find a couple fetch lands, we're not that far away from casting it. Like, especially if this stays in play. We get treasures off this. It'd been good to smite the Sorin with Rage. Well, I can only deal 2 to it, right? I mean, I guess I could have went Rage for 2, Attack for 2, so that if they top deck exactly Vein-Ripper, they can't minus. I mean, if they top deck Ripper this turn, like, whatever, good beats, you know? Makes the Fable play a little bit worse. I think we discard Analyst... Now I kind of want to keep this, so I can maybe find a fetch land. If I find a fetch land, can I kill Shieldred? I want to discard Deluge. Maybe that's crazy, but I want to discard Deluge. Okay, I didn't find a fetch land. Oh, but we can just go Bring to Light, Valky, minus... Okay, they're dead. They do get to kill the Tybalt, I guess, but I don't know if that matters. Does that matter? Because we get to keep their Shieldred. I don't think it matters that much. I guess there is also some argument to maybe holding back the Lotus Cobra. Is that crazy? Could hold back a guy. Yeah, because, like, what's their... Well, no, right? It doesn't matter. If I hold back a guy and let Soren stay in play, they can just animate Mutavault, sack Mutavault, kill Tibalt. So it doesn't matter, even if I leave the guy back. Yeah, we also get to cast their Shieldred next turn. I think we're fine. They also have to spend most of their turn just animating Mutavault to not die. Just a little bit late on that duress. Perhaps just a smidge late. We can also cast Atraxa this turn, potentially, if we find any land. Oh, that one certainly cast Atraxa. I got nothing to prove, but honestly, I'm just like you. I cast the Atraxa card. Sorcery. Enchantment. Instant. I guess. Maybe I should have taken Pick Your Poison over the other ones. I really don't think it matters, though. I think my decisions no longer matter this game. I just unlocked the one that you have to have $400 for, which is unplayable, by the way. I think that Joker sucks. Loot with Blood. You like this version more than the standard Bring to Light? I don't know. I like that it has a combo kill. I think that's a nice aspect of it. We have the receipts, okay? We have the receipts. We have lost the die roll, unfortunately. I'm on the draw. This hand's good, right? I think. It's slow. I mean, I really wish I was in the play with this hand, but I'm still going to keep it. Stomping Ground. Bro, can I stop drawing this goddamn Lotus Field? Like, every game. There's only 2, and I'm playing 80 cards. It's not the worst. Yeah, with the Spelunking, it's actually not that bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can talk about this. Baku? Baku, chill. We can have a conversation. Baku, it does not have to be this way. I repeat, it does not have to be this way. It is nice that Lotus Field has hexproof. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wrong energy format? Sure about that? Okay, do we cast... I mean, I'm gonna do the Lotus Field thing, but do we cast Nissa or Fable? Do I do the Lotus Field thing? I'm sure I do, right? I think we just don't have a lot of time for Fable. Well, I don't know. We can loot away these lands next turn with Fable. And we kind of get the mana back by playing Nissa next turn and fetch land. Yeah, I guess we'll just play Fable. I think it's right. I also think I'm keeping a basic in play just for binding. Normally I would keep this. What do they marvel into? I would assume Ulamog. But, I mean, we're dead to Ulamog anyways, right? We're never beating Ulamog. We just have to hope they whiff. Chat, everybody prage. Everybody prage. They will simply not find an Eldrazi in the top whatever cards of their library. I think it's 6, right? Ooh, they don't have it? Let's go. They don't have it. We have dodged. We have dodged for a turn. Okay, perhaps I should not have discarded the other Fable. I was thinking I wanted the extra fetch land in hand, but that was probably dumb. That might have been a mistake. I guess we get planes here. Oh, I wonder if they have harness lighting for Nissa. That could be a thing they have. I don't know why I made white mana there. That was bad. Okay, it's fine. We can just do it this way. I need to do this in case I hit Omnath. Alright, well, I cast more stuff. Do we... Oh, boy. Well, we can kill them next turn. Is it worth offering the trade? I guess, right? It gives us mana. Now we can maybe beat Ulamog. So, if they Ulamog us, what do they kill? They probably kill Spelunking Nissa? I would guess. Still in the Portugal on vacation, enjoying the beautiful country and weather. Nice. You love the port wine. Okay, I mean, they're probably going to find Marvel, right? I mean, I guess the theory with Izzet is, like, you can dig to find the Marvel and also discard dead Ulamogs, because Ulamog in hand doesn't do anything. Oh, you poor little soul. They lack the critical information. They do not know. I mean, they probably have no other play, but... Alright, they're dead, I think. Surely they're dead, right? Okay, well now they're definitely dead. Alright, I would like to start with Obscura Storefront. I'm going to take some game actions and see how long they want to play. Check their graveyard. Marvel, Ugin. Oh, God, we would have lost to Ugin. Surely we would have lost to Ugin, right? Ugin seems hard to beat? Correct. It's a really good thing they didn't hit the Ugin, right? I guess I will copy a fetch land. I don't know. They probably would have just conceded to the Bring to Light, right? I feel like I'm wasting time here. They almost certainly would have just conceded to Bring to Light. The real question is, will Magic Online break? What am I doing? Sack. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. Mountain. Dreamer dies, so dies the... Is there a way that I can kill them without going through the whole combo? I don't know, whatever, fine. I'll actually leave this untapped. Alright, green, red, black, blue, white. Surely there's a way that I can kill them without going through the combo. I think there's not an easier way. Come on. There has to be, right? Fine. Fine. At least, I don't know. Hopefully it won't take too long. I think we'll be fine. This is the part where my beautiful editor is going to cut all of this nonsense out. Should have played Cut Ribbons. I know, right? At what point will they concede is the question. At this point, we are going to make infinite mana and draw our entire deck. I really hope that I find a World Soul's Rage pretty quickly. Okay, so we go top, draw a card, resolve these, done. I'm going to leave this untapped. I don't need to, but I'm going to. What if I just got Splendid? If I get Splendid, I can get everything back. Splendid, then Analyst back the Sanctuary. How am I sacrificing the Sanctuary if I get Splendid Wreck, though? Because Splendid Wreck does not sack the Sanctuary. Oh, the Lotus Field. Right. Okay, I got it. Yeah, you're right. I can sack the Sanctuary to the Lotus Field. You're correct. You're right. Well, the issue is now there's going to be a trillion triggers, right? I think we might legitimately time out. This deck takes forever to play. You can't play this deck on Arena because you are missing Bring to Light. I think the deck is not playable without Bring to Light. Yeah, there's no shot I can kill them. Okay, what's our plan? Because we can't combo kill them. I'm just going to time out if I go through this loop again. Because there's no chance I can do this. Find Rage ASAP? I guess, maybe. Like, every time I click on these mana, I'm losing, like, 10 seconds. So we put Bring to Light on top. Okay, what if we BTL for the Deluge now? How about this? How about we go here? I'm just going to do this. I want to sack the Sanctuary, too. So 1, 2... 1, 2... 1, 2... I guess I should have sacrificed the Courtyards. I don't think it matters. What am I missing? Oh, I have to Analyst back the Sanctuary. I'm supposed to be sacking the Lotuses. Oh, you're right. Okay, I fucked it up. Alright, well, it appears that I have fucked it up. Yeah, I mean, I don't have enough time to kill them regardless, so I'm just going to do something like this. I'm just going to put a bunch of shit onto the battlefield and, you know, figure it out from there. Kill this. I think, you know, maybe I should have just done this the whole time, you know, instead of trying to mess with the combo. This. Should have attacked first. This. Done. I'd rather get in damage than do anything like that. Alright, your turn. If this were in paper, I would have killed them this turn. But unfortunately, it's not in paper. Ugin us? No, they're not going to Ugin us. There's no way. Honestly, even if they Ugin us, I still might be able to win. Right? Oh, I should have played a fetch land. Whatever, I don't care. Also, I'm at 40 life, by the way. I'm at 40 life. Alright, I'm just going to fucking F6. What do they got? Rogue Refiner. Something tells me that's not going to be good enough. Sacrifice my Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot. Hope they farewell you. Why would you say that? Why would you say something like that? Alright, I cast the Memory Deluge. I cast Memory Deluge. There we go. Thank you. My goodness. It's actually not enough yet, so we play this. I'm not sacrificing the Analyst, though. I'm not doing that. There's no shot I'm doing that. But this should be enough mana to kill them, so it doesn't matter. Oh, right, I don't have a land left. Whatever, I'm going to cast this. No. Dear God, no. Alright, attack. I have attacked. We got 10 minutes to win game 2. We probably don't have enough time to win game 3, unless we scoop quickly. Side into blue-white control. I mean, I'm board in the threats. You know what? I might even board in Bankbuster. Frostbite seems not very good. Do we really shave out the entire combo? Just, like, cut the Splendid Wreck and the Scapeshift, trim a Spelunking, trim an Analyst, and just do something like this, maybe? Keep the Rages, because they're still good. Yeah, we can maybe cut the Sanctuary. Honestly, let's do it. Again, we just don't have time for the combo. Maybe if we concede this game fast enough, potentially we can have enough time for the combo game 3, but probably not. Sand's not very good. Too slow, I think. Okay, better. Keeping BTL in, though? Well, yeah, because BTL still gets Valky. Like, BTL is, I think, my main threat here, you know? So, but my editor's gonna have a field day with this one, trying to cut out all the dead air. We Spelunking or Nissa first? I think I Spelunking first. Yeah, the editor deserves a raise. Uh-oh. I have not drawn a land. That is unfortunate. Drawing BTL or Analyst functions as an extra rage when comboing, since you can BTL for rage for 0. Yeah, that could have been a line too, right? No, because we had the Sanctuary still in play, right? That was the issue. The problem was we had the Sanctuary in play, and we had to, like, do some convoluted loop to get it back in the graveyard. Yeah, this one's going to be a tough edit. This one will be a tough edit. Cavalier of Thorns. Records bottom left. We're 4-0 up a game. I don't know if we're going to win this game, though. I'm almost wondering if I should board in the Extinction event for next game. If we go to game 3, of course. Okay, that helps. Kanissa. This trigger. Make white. Get mountain. Make green. Could YOLO Spelunking and try to find another fetch land, but that seems worse than just doing this. Kill the Cav. Perhaps I could have also killed the Fable. Like, they're not a Devotion deck. Maybe the Cav doesn't matter. I mean, the Cav is a bigger threat, at least in the short term. I'm blocking. I'm blocking. Shocking? What the hell is this? Why are they shocking? Chat, why are they shocking? I'm scared. Okay. Still doesn't really explain the shock, though, right? Unless they have a counterspell. It's a good point. We have Pick Your Poison to draw to answer Fable. Okay, that doesn't concern me as much because we've shaved on the combo. Yeah, we can find Pick Your Poison to answer this. I think they have Negate. Well, they only left up 1 mana this turn, so I don't think it's Negate. Could be Mystical Dispute, I guess. Give me a fetch land. Fetch land. Go. That is what we like to call unfortunate. Fetch land there would have been unreal. Because now they get the copy Cav, which is a little sketchy. How many lands do we have in this deck? 38 lands in this deck. Which, I mean, it is a Yorion deck, so that kind of makes sense. How long have we been playing this league, by the way? Over 3 hours, right? We're going to take 10. Yeah, that's true. At least a good third of that was stacking triggers. Okay, we're definitely going to board in the Extinction event for next game. If they're on this Cav plan. Oh, that's kind of cool. Fable with Cav lets them put a stack of Marvel on top. They put Negate on top. That is not a fetch land. Surely this one will find a fetch land, right? Oh, they just have a counterspell in hand. Alright, let's go to game 3. One eternity later. Alright, we need to kill them the fair way. Maybe we have 9 minutes. That should be enough time. Atraxa does kill them the fair way. I mean, I'm gonna keep this hand, right? Like, Don't think I need the third Spelunking. Let's get a forest off of this, I guess. Not sure it matters too much. All right, forest me. Game 3, chat. All the marbles. All of the marbles. Oh, we can't cast the thing on turn 3, can we? That's unfortunate. What about adding a Fae of Wishes in the main deck for online for the Wish for time purposes? That could be a little bit better, but how are you getting to the Fae of Wish, you know? The problem is not necessarily getting to the specific combo pieces. Did I bottom a Spelunking? Shuffled and drew the same Spelunking? Did that just happen? I think it did. And I also cut one, so I only have 3 in my deck. That's hilarious. Oh my god, that's actually hysterical. Alright, give me a Lotus Field. I think I still want a Spelunking first. We can't quite do anything this turn, so maybe I should save this for next turn. Right? Yeah, I'm going to save this for next turn. They are going kind of slow. I mean, they're probably going to cast Marble this turn. Maybe. Ooh, that's actually not the worst. So we cast Nissa. Play Outlook. Trigger Nissa. Make black mana? I don't think I can cast Illustrator this turn, can I? Or Atraxa. This gets... I don't know why I made black. This makes green. I guess we can play another Spelunking. Maybe they negate this. Okay. Oh. Well, that's interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 short, right? 3, 4, crack fetch, that's 6. So I think we don't put the Lotus Field into play, because we're 1 short. Could do it next turn. Yeah, we hold this. Volcanic Spite. Alright, that's kind of fine, because we can still play the Atraxa next turn. We can Atraxa or Valky. I don't know which one's better. I would imagine Atraxa's better. Do we have enough to lead on Valky to scout? Enough to... Oh, you're saying next turn? Like, just cast the 2-mana Valky? I don't think that's good, because if I cast Valky and they have a counterspell, I can't take their counterspell, and they're just going to counter the Atraxa, and I'd rather have them counter the Atraxa, you know what I mean, and then still just be able to slam the Valky the next turn. Well, they did Shock. Okay, well, I was going to say Mystical Dispute, but it's actually not Mystical Dispute. Okay, can I Nissa first? So 1, 2, 3, Nissa. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can Nissa first, right? Yeah, we can. So let me go Lotus Fields. Yes. Make a mana. I will make blue mana. I will sacrifice... Probably blue-black? No. Blue-red? I want to keep the swamp in play because I only have 1. I don't know if that's right. We get plains. Make green. I think I'm still casting Atraxa, right? Yeah, I think I'm still casting Atraxa. I mean, I guess it is worse if they have negate next turn. Alright, let's go enchantment, creature, instant, artifact, sorcery, land. I'll take the courtyard instead. This was bad. Why was it bad? Oh, could I have analysted first? Oh shit, my bad. I could have analysted first. Okay, you're probably right. I'm trying to go fast. I could have done this, though. Yeah, I could have done this. It'd be going a bit too fast. Yeah, the other problem with Analyst is I have to put 1,000,000 triggers on the stack, right? Could play Random Realmbreaker. We were actually thinking about playing an Urborg, but it's kind of awkward to play an Urborg in your Omnath deck. Ren's probably a little bit more reasonable. Okay, that does not matter. I'm just going to try and play fast next turn. Not going to focus on anything else but playing fast. Yeah, they're extremely dead. Make green. I know I'm going to Analyst. Don't worry, I know. Aftermath Analyst. I know that I should play the Omnath first, but I kind of don't want to. Oh, I actually don't have enough mana to do it first anyways. It's not that many triggers, right? It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. Alright, blue, white, black, red, green. It should be plenty of time. Blue, red, green. I meant to use green, but it doesn't. Am I summoning Captain Planet? Yes. Captain Planet. They don't have F6. Well, they probably have Counterspell. That's why they're not F6ing. I don't think Counterspell matters, though. I can basically cast my whole hand this turn. I guess a way I could lose this game is, like, not killing them this turn and then finding an Ulamog. Or Ugin, sorry, rather. That's a way that I could lose this game, maybe. Because they're going to counter this, right? Or not. 2, 3, 4, 7. I guess we deluge. That and this. So nothing else matters at this point. I'm just going to kill this so I can deal them 10 damage. Yeah, nice mystical disputes. That's probably what their hand is, right? It's just a bunch of disputes. Because they could, like, have a Boseiju here to get the Cav back, maybe, and block the Nissa. Maybe that matters. They're doing something. Alright. Touche. Touche. Alright, 4 minutes. 4 minutes should be plenty of time, right? Yeah. Got an Aether Hub. Green mana. So they go there. I guess they can chump block the Atraxa and... Oh, shit. Wait, they can Emberclaw, right? If they chump block the Atraxa. That's a little dicey, isn't it? That's a little dicey. Okay. Shit, what do we do? Need to cast Event Rage. Yeah. So we go here, this. With Nissa mana, can we burn him out? I don't think so. I think I'm just a little bit short. I mean, I can cast the Rage for a bunch, right? Need to cast Event. I'm going to. I'm gonna Rage back lands and cast Event. This is risky. Why was it risky? Oh, if they had a counterspell on the Rage. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. If they had a counterspell on the Rage, that was bad. I could have just, like, Raged for 0 and then cast Event. Maybe that was safer. We can cast Omnath, too. Blue. This is so convoluted. Alright, I think this is my last basic. 3 minutes left. Should be enough time, I think? Question mark? Need red? I got red. I got red. Alright, F6. Go. Pick Your Poison's kind of nice. Well, I mean, I guess they can just cast the Pick Your Poison and do nothing with it. Can't cast Event. How do you resolve next Emrakul? What do you mean? How do I answer the Emrakul? I mean, I could just attack them, right? I guess they can send in one of my creatures. They can send in the Omnath, block with the Emrakul, but then I could just find another binding, maybe? They're also down to 10 minutes. I mean, they're not going to take this long on the turn, but... Alright, they are sacrificing Fabled Passage. Looking at the contents of my deck. They could have just typed deck instead of sacking that. True. They can't deck me, can they? I have 30... No, there's no way. I have 35 cards in my deck. There's no chance they can deck me. I wonder if their plan is they have a counter spell and they're going to counter my answer to Emrakul on my next turn, I guess? Maybe? At least we have nice lands. That's the best part about this. Yeah, I know they can cast the pick. Oh shit, does that kill me? I don't feel like they can generate... Oh no, they can go Analyst Rage. Oh no, 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 no. Maybe they won't have enough time? I'm at 33. Yeah, but Analyst Nissa does generate a lot of mana, right? I don't know how much they can generate, but... I guess we're out of basics, that's a big thing. It is pretty big that we're out of basics. Yeah, with no fetchables left, it's probably very unlikely. I guess they can just keep going, like, depending on how many analysts they find. Like, game 1 is a great example of Fae of Wishes, where if we had a Fae in our deck, we could have easily won that game and not, you know, taken up 20 minutes, but my thought was only for MTGO. Yeah, it does kind of make sense on Moto, because you need something to be able to kill them that can actually do it in time, you know? Alright, they're sacking Analyst. It would be pretty comical if they timed out taking my turn. Yeah. It would be pretty hysterical. They 4 themselves and we gain 4 life. That's 4 more mana for Rage. Oh, that's true. I gain life off the outlooks, too. Yeah, there's no way they have enough mana for Rage. Anything you can do, I can do better. Yeah, if I'm controlling them, can I concede as them? Why not, right? Why are they at 3? Because the Omnath. We're almost even on time. At the end of this turn, we will be even on time. Okay. You're still dead on board. Just straight up dead on board. They rage the Atraxa. Yeah, but they're still dead on board. Right, so we're up on time now. We are now officially up on time. They can suicide a creature. Oh, right, they haven't attacked this turn yet. They can still attack. Yeah. I guess we are out of rages too, so how are we killing them? We're out of rages and we're out of analysts, so we can't trigger Omnath anymore. Not quite sure how we kill them. Yeah, we can use Tybalt, I guess. This would be hysterical if we won by clock. After finishing game 1 down 12 minutes. That would be so good. And in the end, I was the one who got clocked. Yeah, they should suicide the Omnath here. Do I have any Omnaths left? No, that's my last Omnath. Okay, so they have found the line to not die to Omnath. I'm just going to play fast. Alright, plus. Playing fast is all that matters at this point. Cast Cav. Yeah, but Deluge to flashback? Yeah, we do. We do. This one, because it's less clicks. Red. This. Activate this. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's lethal? I don't know. Yes. We have done it. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. Oh my god, dude. It's over! Chat, it's over! That was the longest league of all time. That was tough. For the folks watching on YouTube, I apologize in advance because this is probably going to be a 4-hour video. Hopefully my editor can cut it down quite a bit. But yeah, thanks again for participating. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment. And I gotta go get some rest because I'm falling asleep over here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.